Well, everything's back to normal today. It is 11:38 and I am just now getting ready to board my little fishing platform and see what this pit has to offer. I'm back at Unit 20. This is the furthest south and east pit in the unit, and it kind of reminds me of the stump pit for some reason. As far as getting here goes, 80th Street is right up there, and there's really no parking. I wasn't even sure this was the road down to this pit, because when I drove by, it's like, is that it? And it is. So if you're gonna come out here in a trailer, which I would definitely not recommend you do until the pits come back up, you have to kind of like drive by and then back all the way down the road to here, because that's what you got. As far as parking goes, try to get off of the road as far as I could in case somebody else wants to come down here. And obviously there have been some people down here. Looks like they tried launching maybe a trailer, but man, it's really kind of shallow. This pit is down probably at least 3 feet, maybe 4, but definitely 3. You can see the water would normally be up in here, and it's down there. So what I'm excited about this pit is it has a lot of little points and coves and stuff, real sharp points and coves at the back end of it. Now, yesterday was unbelievable as far as the weather people missing their forecast. I was stuck in a little bit of a gale, squall line, but I like how the wind is blowing back this way. Now, my bet to you is when I am ready to come back to this boat ramp, the wind's going to be blowing that way. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's how it's going to be. But anyway, from what I'm looking at, stumps in the water, some weeds over there. The water clarity looks pretty good actually. So I think it's time for us to go explore this here pit, and that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so yeah, I suppose if you had a light john boat trailer, you might be able to get away with put it in there. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Some like up close in person look. I think the visibility seems to be about 3 to 4 feet, so that's not bad. And once you get out here so you can see the rest of the cove, or the rest of the pit, this is what it looks like. Not a whole lot of structure that I'm seeing. Even if the water was up, it doesn't look like there's very much structure out here. The back there is supposedly where the little zigzaggy things are, the points and coves. So I'm just going to see what we can get here. It's nice and windy, and they said it would be, 13 mile an hour winds. I'm okay with that. Oh, hey, somebody hit it. Oh my goodness. How nice. Oh, a nice bass too. Holy cow. Whoa, 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 whoa. I should have used the net on him. Dang, check this dude out. He inhaled that. Wow. Okay. Hit it like a little baby. How about a 21 incher? 21 and a half. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a picture. I am. Sorry, buddy. I'll hurry up. Well, there he went. 21 inches. Hot diggity. Well, I'd say that worked out pretty good. That makes up for yesterday. Even if he flopped out, we know that he was about 21 inches. I wouldn't mind getting weight on him. Felt like about a 4-pounder. Definitely a 3.5. See, he was hiding in these weeds, just like I said yesterday. These weeds are great for big bass to kind of hang out in and wait for something to come by that they could ambush. That was a nice first bass. Holy cow. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. Well, that didn't work out very good. Whoa! Definitely wasn't a 21-inch bass, but you liked it nonetheless. Well, I hate to think I'm getting a picture of what this pit's actually gonna be like on the Argus field map view. Back in the back here, it has lots of little sharp coves and points. And remember I said that this pit is down quite a ways. As you can tell, where it probably should be is up there somewhere. That would have been filled with water, but it's not. And I'm looking across the way there, and I see some of the same things, like right there and right there, where it should go back, but it doesn't. But that's okay. I've fished many a pit with straight banks and not very much structure at all, so this one at least has a wonderful sparse but thriving weed bed all along the shoreline. This stuff right here, this is great stuff, man. Great stuff for bass to hang, well, any fish to hang out in, for ambush or for cover. It's actually a little bit thin for cover. I think a big bass would still see you back in there hiding. Okay, backlash taken care of. Question: how long do you wait? How long do you fiddle around with a backlash before you start just cutting it out? I tried. I was trying to be real patient because it works. You know, sometimes it does work. But now I have about 20 feet of line left on that rod I was using. I don't think it'll be much good for anything unless I decide to pitch a jig at some structure that's less than 20 feet away. So, how about this? Nice. So this is what it looks like. Looks like a pretty narrow gap up there. Got some, yeah, still has a little bit of stuff going on, some points and whatnot. Yeah, right up here looks good. This looks like it goes out shallow ways. Oh yeah. Like way out here it's shallow. Man, I bet this would be a great pit for spawning bass. Plenty of places for them to spawn. Unlike some of these other pits that just like drop straight off into the abyss. This comes out quite a little ways here. Oh my, nice breeze. Air conditioning. This is the same rod and reel that I had a backlash on yesterday when that squall line came through, and it ended up in basically the same shape. So I have a whole spool of new line on it today. I can have like maybe 2 backlashes and still finish out the day with 20 feet of line. Okay, so we came around the corner. Down there, down the bank, this cool place right here. That's so awesome. And we got more stumps and water and whatnot. And then it goes on back. It's kind of shallow. Looks like there's some more fishable pit back there for sure. Across the way, we do have some of those coves and points that we had on the map. This one up here looks really nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I need to put on a Texas rig crawdad if I had time. I just have no doubt in my mind that a Texas rig crawdad. Of course, you'd be pecked to death by the little warmouths and whatnot. They like them too. Oh, this is shallow all the way across here, so I guess I'll just kind of fish this out before I move through. Nice job, Paul. I guess we'll go back and fish this. Ooh, I see a snake across the surface back there. Man, this is so cool. Now, if this was up, oh my, all that structure would be fishing around. And if this would be up, oh hey, there's like a pass-through. It's the backside of that another point, I guess. There's a beaver hut right there. You can see that it's still active because he's got a little trail going through there. How cool. So, this is what we're looking at from the other little part of this pit. The beaver hut here. Nice structure. Oh wow, look at these stumps over here along this bank. Man, oh man. And ta-da, we've made it through. This is the last little area of the pit. Definitely has some gar. Oh wow, cool, look at that back there. Big stump sticking up. This will all be underwater again someday. Oh, there's a whistle tube back there. Huh. I wonder if this is one that a creek comes through or into. I believe it might be. Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to check. The pamphlet, Mineland Wildlife pamphlet, is the one that shows which pits have creeks going through them. Obviously you can't tell that on the field map unless it's an obvious creek. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. There's gar and big bluegill in here. I've seen both of them. Obviously, at least one pretty nice bass and a small one. Little island out here. How cool. So what do you think? Think you'd let it come out here and try this pit too? Man, the only problem is you can't put a nice boat in here right now. When the water comes back up, I'd say that would be very possible. And what I said about going into the wind on the way back, the wind just shifted right there. There's a nice little tree stump thing going on right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'll be able to survey this part of the bank. What is this part of the bank? Well, let's see. So it'd come through all of that stuff, all of the back, all those coves and points. This is the last cove. There's a really nice point that comes off right there. And there's stumps along here. This looks as though, I mean, I can tell it drops off a lot deeper on this side than it does over there. So there is that. At least right here it's deeper than about the rest of the bank. But that's what we're exploring. See, I'm telling you, like right here, drop a crawdad looking thing down there. Soft crawdad, soft plastic Texas rig crawdad. Who knows what kind of fun you could have. Get this cast right, not there, but close enough. Nice channel on the backside of the weeds. Oh, heck yeah. Another nice one. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Man, they are really hitting. Of course, my battery just died. But anyway, nice little guy. Hammering this buzzbait. I mean, I've had it before where they hit it, but they just swat at it. But man, they're taking that thing all the way. Okay, so as far as bank fishing goes, yeah, depends on how muddy you want to get, I guess. If you can make it around there, get over to this side, then you got some deep water to fish in, but I'm not sure this is really good for such things. If I mentioned I really love exploring pits, man, how fun. You know, when you look around, look at this, it's exciting and encouraging to see stumps in the water. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of the stump pit over in Pittsburgh in Unit 5 or 6. They're both together, so I don't remember which one it's in. But like, what lies around the corner that you can't see? Well, a pit with more stumps and weeds and pretty nice sized bass. That was really fun. So anyway, this is the south, let's see, in my mind I'm thinking southeast corner of Unit 20. It's a little pit, lacks very good parking space, and the boat ramp is pretty muddy. Although if you have four-wheel drive, I don't know, maybe you could, and a long trailer and a light John boat, you could launch it because there's a nice little trough that goes off through here. Or, you know, the old kayak thing, or a John boat that you can pick up, you know, take out of the bed of your truck and put in here. But I think it would be worth the effort to do that, because I mean, just going along the banks and seeing the structure there, it's like there's a lot of different baits that I would definitely try if I wasn't just, you know, cruising the bank to show you what the pit looks like. Man, I don't know if we're ever going to get enough rain to bring these pits back up. But you can tell, like I said, it's about 3 feet down. And should it ever come back up to the level it's supposed to be, then you'll be able to launch a boat in here without any trouble. And I highly recommend it, because, wow, fun pit. So anyway, that's it for today. I sure appreciate you watching, man. The time you take to watch these. It's great hearing that I'm helping you discover new pits that you didn't know were around. And of course, it's really neat that I discovered the Strip Pit Bait and Tackle store. I gotta give them my plug, you know what I mean? I think it's so cool that that store's there. They have lots of great lures, rods and reels, and camping equipment. If you have an RV, you know, and you got electrical stuff that you need to tend to, he's got lots and lots of electrical equipment for that. So terminals and things like that. So anyway, I'm going to stop by there and get something to wet my whistle, because I think I worked up a thirst doing all this. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button. Man, I appreciate all the subscribers I have. I remember when I had like 40 subscribers and I thought, wow, man. But now it's, you know, it's growing. So I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that for me. And until next time, it won't be till Thursday, because I take Wednesdays off to work around the house and get some stuff done. But I'll be back out here at Unit 20 on Thursday and see what we can come up with. Until then, if you happen to have a youngster hanging around the house that's really bored, I'm so bored, you know, there's something that maybe you might want to think about doing. Taking them out to a pit to go fishing. Because I'm sure this time of year there's plenty of obliging bluegill and bass and stuff and catfish that would be happy to take that cork under and have your young'un experience the time of his or her life. So remember that. And also take advantage of this great resource. If you live in this area, man, you need to be hitting it. Get the Argus Field app, or Field Map app. It's the 2023 KDOT, or Kansas Department of Wildlife and Transportation map, and it has all these pits on here, so you can, you know, kind of discover if or just watch my videos and find out which one you want to go to. Until later, bye.